Before we begin, it's important to understand this one thing. Most people don't just want to live well, they want to live better than someone else. If someone just wanted to live well for himself or herself, it wouldn't take much, because it doesn't take much to live well. Our media sells the hope that the more things you have, the happier you'll be. And if you don't have this or that, you aren't good enough. Those who've taken this lie as truth have ended up in an endless pursuit of money. And by that, they have given up a lot of time in chasing money to spend on acquiring things that aren't needful to them, instead of putting this time in doing what is significant to themselves and providing value to others. Now, I know it may sound like this is criticism to those who are trying to make big money and acquire possessions, but let me make it clear so that you don't misunderstand my position. I don't have any problem with anyone making a lot of money. Money is important in our lives and people need money to live. Money gives people opportunity to buy comfort and luxury, and yes, there's some relationship between money and happiness. But that happiness is only to a certain extent. Beyond this extent is the position I'm talking about. And with that said, let's get back to the case at hand. To fully understand the problems with the endless pursuit of money and material things, it's important that we first take a look at its biggest misconception. Happiness equals the money you make. And thus, for most people, chasing money becomes the biggest purpose of their lives. This statement is devoid of reality because, according to it, happiness can be obtained from buying things, like buying earrings or a pair of shoes. Of course, new things excite us a little bit, but they don't increase our happiness. Because if you think owning things will make you happy, you won't stay happy by owning them after some time. It's a fact that attaching happiness to material possessions is a gateway to more problems in your life than a solution. And the first problem is that this leads to general dissatisfaction in life. The second one is anxiety, and the third is depression. Modern world praises the people that wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to prepare for work. They praise the ones who make the most money, live in the biggest houses, dress the most expensive clothes, own the nicest cars, and even visit certain hotels. When these things are portrayed everywhere as a symbol of success and happiness, and believing otherwise means being broke and unhappy, why would anyone not go for them? A lot of people don't just want to earn a living for themselves. They also want to meet the expectation of other people. The results: greed and irrelevant purchases. America and Europe throw away up to 3 times food that will be able to feed 1 billion people. Yet there's 1 billion people around the world lacking food. Every 3 seconds, someone dies of starvation. But in a world where followers and likes is taken as solid proof of well-being, most people will still make purchases for themselves, even if irrelevant, just to floss or do it because other people are doing it, other than make the same purchase for someone needful. The world is making it common for people to work so hard, even to the point of sacrificing their health, giving up time to spend with their partners, or even giving up time to raise their children just to pursue money to the extreme. Most people are sacrificing the really important things in life just to compete with others, and shockingly, they're trying to show off these things to people they don't even like. So, if the endless pursuit of money and material things is killing our own happiness, why do people still look for happiness in the same things that kill it? The answer is false belief. Happiness in life isn't gained by making a lot of money or acquiring material possessions, and that's because we don't actually live for money. More than 50% of our expenses go to things we don't need, and that means we can live comfortably without them. Yet we push ourselves to have them just to have a place in comparison to someone. If you take up a lifestyle just to impress people, You'll get to a point where you need to work more just to maintain that lifestyle or even delay your retirement. And by that, you'll stay stuck trading your time for money and you'll feel more frustrated and unfulfilled. Most people already have enough. They have families, friends, children, memories, and many other things that they don't take time to enjoy and appreciate, but instead, they keep chasing unnecessary goals. The two biggest regrets of people on their dying beds is that they wish they hadn't really worked so hard, and the second is that they wish they had lived true to themselves much more. The things that really matter in life can't be purchased by money, and once you understand this, money will become a small part of your life, because in real, we only need a certain extent of money to live our lives. But the fullness of life is the peace we have within ourselves, the health we have, and what we can share with others. If you are a sensible human being, then you must involve your life in doing something meaningful other than involve yourself in the endless pursuit of money and material things.